So here I am, back. I was able to make a build. I'm just going to make sure that hasn't sort of mysteriously broken. Build server. Oh no, I'm on the F drive. That's right, I relocated it to the new SSD in the scheduler. Five bell anarchy. Okay, this is really interesting because it happened at the end. It happened at the end, didn't it? At half time. So I think what happened is that the players who are running into the tunnel, they were kicking the ball deliberately against the bell. This is the no, what I think it is that the timing that I was saying, there isn't enough time really to get a lot of bells in. We have to say it wasn't normal play, it was at the end of play, an unusual circumstance. What this means is it probably is possible to get 7 bells, but you would have to do it at half time. Interesting, huh? So what I predict is that we're going to see a thing where people are going to be deliberately trying to shoot the ball into the tunnel at the end of a half or an end of a match, because that's the only time you can get the mega bell count. Pronio, good night. Thanks for tuning in. I'm not taking it away. It is not taken away. You've got it and it's great, but it's just the point of, I don't think it can be done in normal play. Although someone's going to try, I'm sure. Yeah. The angry players in the tunnel. Ah. Okay, so I suppose one of the things I can do now is just wrap up the basic system by, well, how I'm here, I can trigger it off, but how would Florian do it? I can give him a command to run. Okay, Raduga, thanks for tuning in, your support. And Have a good night. Take care. Hal, play Raduga theme. Hey XP, how you doing? That's good. I think I need to chill a little. XP doesn't like the XP theme, so I don't play it anymore. Well, it was the theme I wrote for XP, because he gave me a piece of music to base the theme on. So it was. But XP asked me not to play it anymore, so everyone will get a theme eventually. You know what? Maybe that's what I should work on right now. Because I was thinking, what should I do? Because I'm not quite ready to go to bed. But I'm all KOR'd out. And I'm all programming out. But there's a kind of a queue. I don't know. I'm going to try. Where's the... I suppose I can take this off. What was Jim's Humane theme? Hey, Postino. Good night, mate. Thanks for tuning in. How? Play Postino theme. All right. GarageBand. I can do a bit. Here's Danny's theme. How's that going? See if I can do some work on it. Oh. I've got a lot of tidying up to do on that one, so it's a bit technical. Slightly Genesis dystopian disco. MacCod 2. Day Whose theme. Recommends theme. I think I need to just do something new. Hey, stay a while. Have a good night. Hal, play Stay a While theme. Good night, Beer. Good night, Beer. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the game.
Stay a while.
So let's see. Pac-Man. Oh, is that what happened? No, I thought there was a misunderstanding then. Beer Monster suggested a kind of Pac-Man sort of theme, so I don't know. I was thinking, I'll try something. starting backtrack a bit here. Funny, I had Sid Alpha call me self-important Spanish game dev. Who the hell is that? Why? Who? Dear me, there are a lot of people around who are more concerned with what people. People should focus more on themselves rather than others. I think. Pads. Lead. So why did he call you that? What did you say that offended him so much that he thought it important to attack your character instead of your arguments? What do you mean by my preferred theme? I don't really have one. I mean, it's just... I don't know. I like the fact that I've got some purpose to writing music, so it's like, I don't know, but you know, I'm being Bellmunster and Pac-Man. I don't even know where it takes me. You've got to have faith. You've got to... I don't really have a favourite. I like them all. It's like saying who's your favourite member of the audience. It's like... I like how this is going. I mean, I don't know how Pac-Man-y it is, but maybe you can hear a bit in there somewhere. That needs something else, I don't know, like I could just maybe add some drums with classic machine. Come on. The Death of Depressed Solo. Well, it's kind of, yeah, there's a sad thing as it's easier to make sad music than it is to make happy music and get away with it. Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, how about some springs? No, got to hear the chords. I'm sure it's a minor. Let me check. Let's edit chords. I think there should be a minor. No. No, that was a bad call. It's not a minor, it's something else. Major. Edit chords. Maybe this should be a major instead. I can hear it in my head, but I don't know what the chord is. It's G minor. G minor, is it? G minor, edit chords, or G minor, could be. Oh, the first one is G minor. Oh, frustrating here. Hang on. It's almost like it goes from G minor to C. I don't know if that's right. Well, the problem, happy music, I don't know, it's weird. It's like happy music tends to just go in the same direction all the time. It's hard because if you try deliberately to make a happy piece of music, the energy is always the same. So I suppose what I'm trying to say almost comes cliched. It's the great thing about sad music is that it's very rich and complex in general, whereas happy music tends to be very simple and sugary. If that makes sense. I don't know, it's strange. Don't know if I can really explain it. No. It's A. This is really good for me to try and work it out, but I actually think it's G minor to A. We'll see. It's a pretty good exercise. It's very difficult. I find it very difficult to go from what I hear to theory, but no, it wasn't an A. It's like C, but it's not. Alright, I have to just try every blooming one. Okay. Edit chords. This one. A. This one. A major. This one B major. This one C. That one I have to keep D. E. F. Or I'll have to just... Actually, I should try it on the piano, shouldn't I? D flat is the saddest note. Good old Spinal Tap. Turning it up to 11 every time. I know that one chord is G minor. Could just be C7. It's C7, and you'll keep hearing C. But you could try. Could be C7. Plausible. Edit chord. C7. I had this before. It's like you can't. Maybe. Yeah, sus2. Okay, it's actually, and I don't know if it will work with violins. It's 9. It's a 9 chord. Possibly sus. So it'd be C9. Nope. It's really tricky. It's really tricky. I keep thinking it's something it isn't. getting interesting now. Let's see. That's G minor inversion. Ah, it's it's E flat. I think it's E flat, which is interesting. Edit chords. So is it this? What, this D is E flat. Pac-Man divorce song. I found it in the end. Right. Actually, I need a third chord. Oh, just an inversion. Yep, that's the one. I don't know. I'm going to save that. My song 10. That's been, I've got to call it something, so it's been called Pac-Man Divorce. There we are. The wave of music that defined a generation hasn't happened yet. The thing you are alluding to, XP, and then I'm going to go. The thing you're alluding to is we haven't, similarly as we have icon for babies on our screen, 30 years ago it was a command. I'm not sure, but I think when you were looking at machines, it's like computers and all the rest of it, what's actually happening is that we're being digitized at a fundamental level in a number of ways. If you think about what digitization means, it means that instead of having, it means actually compartmentalizing things. So if you've got people, you group them. I mean, in the end, the real world is not digital, it's analog. So just like the analog stick versus the digital stick it's actually going the other direction in that case. You have a continuous range which exists with everything, including people, like different characteristic and traits that people have, right? And what tends to happen is that we digitize it in the sense that, you become a particular nationality, a particular sex, a particular, ethnic gene pool, a particular whatever, a particular job, everything that labels us, all the labels that we put on. You actually ask someone who they are, and the first thing they will tell you is not who they are, but what they do, what their job is. It is a form of digitization, isn't it? So that we've got, instead of a continuum, we end up fragmented. And it's reflected in things like music. So, when I was doing the solo here, which is one of the things that fascinates me about music. I'm actually using a mode where you can change the pitch by exactly, by sliding your finger between notes. So this actually allows you to play blue notes very easily. So a blue note would be between the two. But as I'm sliding my finger around, there is little subtleties of the tone that you use and the timing of it, which is normal when you sing. It's the expression of singing. And the reason I bring up singing is because now singers all digitized with auto-tune and timing. I mean, timing is a fascinating one because it's actually supposed to be more than just boom, boom, boom. It's not supposed to be a clock, a precise beat that's supposed to groove. It's supposed to swing. It's supposed to be alive, and the being alive is how it dances around the beat. But we digitize that, and the music we listen to increasingly becomes rigid, devoid of groove. Our lives become devoid of so this is what you mean, isn't it? I think that's what I read from what you were saying. But what are you saying? Yeah, it's the US, the extreme, the 32-second rule. If one is not asking your job within 32 seconds of conversation, he is not American. But you are what you do, in the same way as music is not a drum machine beat. We are analog, we are not digital, but that means more than just digitization. The problem is that technology is now enslaving us in a way, which is what you're alluding to. The computers are masters. I sit here, I work 90 hours a week doing the bidding of my computer. It's one way of looking at it. So it's really, and for me it's really depressing, because for me it's all about how you go from one note to another. Like that, or like that. It's different. Those subtleties, those flavors, those things that make us human, they're disappearing. And that is why there hasn't been any music to define the generation, like you say. I know what you mean. In part it's because we don't have anything human to fight for. It feels like sometimes we're all too busy. Young people are too distracted, and the older people are too busy. In earlier generations, the movements were all the young people. The 60s, the great songwriters that came from that really wonderful era. People like Bob Dylan and Paul Simon. And it came from that culture. This is what makes me sad, because I long to be there. I was born 20 years too late. That was the time. What's happened to all those young people now? They're in their 70s now. But which is the weird thing, you see, because you look at music like Bob Dylan and Paul Simon music, and the young people of today who listen to that say, oh, that music, it's for old people. But what they forget was it was the music of the youth of their time. And they were singing about things like, discrimination and war and, trying to make the world a better place, trying to actually make a difference. It was about something meaningful. They weren't distracted. Today, I feel they are. It's like you got me going, because this is it's really sad, This was pop music of young people from the year before I was born.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more, people talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs that voices never shared. No one dared disturb the sound of silence. Fool, said I, you do not know, silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you, take my arms that I might reach you, but my words like silent raindrops fell and echoed in the wells of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made, and the sign flashed out its warning in the words that it was forming. And the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls, tenement halls, whispered the sounds of silence.
I think I made my point. That is a brilliant song and it was a #1 hit. And it was the music of young people of 50 years ago. And entirely relevant, I think, to what we were just talking about, or I was talking about, what you were talking about, whatever, whoever's talking, who I don't know anymore. So, I don't know, I think, yes, Sagu, I know they do mute the Twitch replay when I include a copyrighted song, which is a shame. Soon it will be live mute. Quite probably. Then I'll just give out the link. But, you know, what have they got now? And that's the thing, you know, why? The kids are all distracted. What have they got? What is the #1? #1 hit, single, whatever a single means now. All the #1 singles. 2010s. 2017. Let's see, the last one that's on here, I don't know. It's sort of really recent. Symphony. Clean Bandit Feet.
Restjes ham met chocolademousse. Bosvruchten bavarois met spruitjes. Met kerst wordt hier nog veel meer schoongemaakt. Maar wie maakt de vaatwasser schoon?
I don't know, I've got
Finish
no idea what's
machinereiniger.
about to play.
Verwijder al die naar de feestdagen.
I've been hearing symphonies. Before all I heard was silence. A rhapsody for you and me. And every melody is timeless. Life was stringing me along. Then you came and you cut me loose. Was solo singing on my own. Now I can't find a key without you. And now your song is on repeat. And I'm dancing on to your heartbeat. And when you're gone, I feel incomplete. So if you want the truth, I just wanna be part of your symphony. We hold me tight and not let go. Symphony.
That's about as much of that as I can take. Problem is that it sounds exactly the same, you know. I mean, how many times do it is auto-tuned? Yeah, of course, her voice. But I mean, you know. Yeah. So I don't know. So look, here's the thing. It will come back. I still have faith. It will come back. We will be undigitized. People will learn to love again. And I think I better go to bed. So, big great, Zagu XP. And I had a really good time as well. Playing the game for 3 hours. Lots of people. It was quite a good night, actually. Maybe I'm coming out of the woods now. I don't know. So until tomorrow, I'm going to go to bed and have a good night. Oh, there is a wood. There are woods in Breda. Believe it or not. Okay, take care, everybody. Good night. Hal, play Man with a Mission.
I'm a man with a mission. I'm a man with a mission. I'm a man with a mission. I'm a man with a mission. I'm a man with a mission. I'm a man with a mission. I'm a man with a mission. I'm a man with a mission.
Good night, Michaels.
I'm a man with a mission. I'm a man with a mission. I'm a man with a mission. I'm a man with a mission.